Hey guys, I got a bunch of stuff in the works right now, so I figured I need to put a video up showing what I'm doing right now. First is the thing you've seen before, which is the Part 8 Jason from Jason Takes a Really Long Boat Ride and Ends Up in Manhattan. Better known as Jason Takes Manhattan, even though I think my title is much more appropriate for the movie. But, as you can see, I went with a dark color for all of him, a black, basically a flat black for his bodysuit with, or his clothes, with some gray highlights on it to kind of make it look damp. I left the gloss on there, so he kind of looks like he's dripping with seawater. The sleeves here are all shredded up, as they are in the movie. It's got the exposed kneecap, also with some shredded material around it. The exposed area on his stomach. The ripped pocket there. It's got the wound, or not wound, but the cut in his shoulder. And the one on the back. The back pretty much looks like the front without much stuff. I mean, he really doesn't have anything on his back. Turn him around. If you could see on the mask here, try to get a little better lighting for you. There we go. I actually have a metal buckle where the mask meets the straps meet the mask. There's one in the back as well, connecting everything. I'm getting better with the hockey masks. Still haven't mastered the art of making them. But I'm getting there, I think. Soon enough, I will be good at it. Or I'll finally go and buy some molding materials and mold the Mezco Part 3 one and use that on everything. So that's kind of cheap. But, you know. Hockey masks are evil. So, I'll take the mask off. Hold on, let me fix the tripod again. It doesn't want to hold. There we go. There's the unmasked face there. There you go. You can see he's got the kind of melted egg eye on one side, and the other one is, his eye's a little recessed in there, so it's kind of hard to see. You kind of see the highlight on there, but it's actually kind of a darkened blue, which pretty much seems to be the eye color Jason has, as far as I can tell. See the worn away spot in the nose with the bones exposed, all the wrinkles and nastiness. The facial expression, I went with kind of a different facial expression than you ever see in the movie, just because in the movie he looks like Kermit the Frog Goes to Hell. So I think this one's a little more grumpy looking, which suits Jason a little bit better. You can see the slot in the side where you can kind of see through and see his teeth. And, yeah, it's all the details on his head. Oh, and the other thing I have for him is I only have one accessory so far, which is the wrench. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention that as well, that I actually use the rubbery material that I use for a lot of the other stuff to make his gloves. So his gloves are actually kind of rubber gloves on his hands, which are, I think is really cool looking. But yeah, here I got the, a little better lighting, there you go. The, wrench that he uses to kill the city employee down the sewer, because we all know that New York floods with toxic waste every night at midnight, and you need a wrench to unleash the toxic waste, right? I'm sure that's what the guy was doing down there, and why else would he be down there? But yeah, that's the wrench that he gets bashed in the head with. Probably gonna do the guitar. The one rock and roll 80s chick guitar death thing. Yeah, probably gonna get one of the I don't know if I'm gonna mold it myself or get one of the Guitar Hero toy ones, the little ones, and make it out of that. I'm not positive yet. And then probably do, I don't know what else is going, probably the axe that he kills the Russian guy with. I was thinking about doing the sauna stone, and then I realized it's a rock. It doesn't really look very good displayed on a figure, so kind of axed that one. No pun intended. Or was it? Alright, so that's all for Jason right now. I am Jason X away from having a completed Jason collection, unless you count little kid Jason. So that is what's left in my collection of doom. Alright, this next guy I'm going to have to be a little careful with, because he's, some of his epoxy sculpt is still a little wet. And this is very early stages on this guy. This is the Fawn from Pan's Labyrinth. What you see here, most of this on his body is actually an undercoat. There's going to be a hell of a lot of details put over everything on him. See the face. I'm still working on the horns for him. Yeah, I just started on the one. Hold on a second. Sorry, my tripod does not like to lock the camera in place very well. So I'm losing him. Alright, he still got a lot more detail to put into him. You gotta obviously finish the horns, gotta add hair to him. Got a little, he's very much, kinda looks like he's a tree, almost. So, it's got a lot of details. I think I just smushed his tail. Oh well. I'll also make another one. It's just a little tail on the back. The part that I'm most proud of, though, is the legs. And what I did is I looked at behind the scenes from the movie, and what they basically had was his leg came down here and came through here into, you know, his foot was actually kind of on top of the hoof. These are going to be thickened up and details can be added to them. And then they put the costume, this back part here, and his leg that was in this area that's empty was had a green stocking type thing on it, which they removed, you know, later on in editing. And so that's basically what I did, is I built this back part and then I cut his leg out. And he actually does stand fairly well. Most likely not while I'm doing it on camera, because well, no, he's standing. He is standing. Wow, that is an accomplishment right there. I didn't think I'd be able to do that on camera. There's proof that he will stand, and now he's falling over. All right, but actually, this one's kind of interesting because my girlfriend has decided that we should compete with customizing. So she's working on one. I think she's gonna kick my ass on detail on it, but you know, I'm having fun making it anyway. Put him aside. And the one last thing I have to show off is what I got in the mail today. I'm probably going to have to readjust the camera majorly for this one.
You can show me.
I got this sideshow figure for my 12-inch Michael Myers. So right now he's... Ooh, that's kind of a dramatic shot right there. That's a good one. Right now he's just... you know, I put the base figure in the clothes. I haven't done any customizing to him just yet. I'm gonna get there eventually. But this is the first sideshow figure I've ever gotten, so I'm kind of amused by it. It was a Star Wars, was a Captain Antilles figure. Basically, all he came with was the shirt, which I couldn't get off him, so I actually had to cut off of him. But I don't really have any desire to do... camera's falling. I don't have any desire to do Star Wars stuff anyway. So, it's not like I was going to use the shirt. It was a pretty ugly shirt anyway. But, you can see the boots and the coveralls, and he actually does have the t-shirt on under there, which Michael Myers had. All the clothes need to be dyed. Obviously, you need to sculpt the mask and all that fun stuff. Make him a knife. As you can see here, I modified the sideshow stand because the sideshow stand was a little... It had some paint chipping off of the arms and stuff, so I figured there's no big loss if I screwed it up. But I modified it to be more like the Hot Toys stands, where it kind of grabs them around the balls. So, I think it looks a lot better. It doesn't thin them out nearly as much. I know that's why most people prefer Hot Toys stands. So that's my ghetto-rigged Hot Toys stand right there. And I'm going to paint this stand all over and put a nice Halloween logo on it and all that fun stuff. So that's, I got a bunch of stuff in the works right now. And I'll post more videos as I get more work done. So that's it for now. Bye.